Take it higher, that's a God.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Ready. Go lady. Flex back forward. Rip right.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And some space here. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat, and even 80 yards. Well, that didn't take long, one play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Try to pound it in, Kamara, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Break it down, fellas, break it down.
On second and goal, Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn there to make the grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Saints nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Check pass.
Throwing now is Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Breeze going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on third down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed.
At their own 15-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
You ready? Back.
Running with Kamara. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now Breeze. Again has it complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. On the ground, Kamara. And just shutting him off there. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down. Opposite.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football.
That's how we do it, baby. Ready.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. On play action, it's Breeze. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Now Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Well, this is a good window right here, partner, to wish happy holidays to everybody out there in Madden Land. And happy holidays to you and yours as well.
And the same to you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa.
A breakaway for Michael Thomas. The 40, 30, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 89 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Saints take over first and 10. Get ready. Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
95, 56.
Now Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Kill. Watch it flat. Over.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
A give. This is Kamara. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard run. Leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Here's Murray. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Breeze now to throw. And he finds Cook. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Saints.
Ready.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
We play to win. Let's go. Ready. Yellow lady.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Saints 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. To throw, it's Breeze. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this with intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Breeze. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And Lutz puts this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, Murray. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Kill, kill.
They go with Murray again. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, D. Check, check.
Again, it's Kamara. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking up.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Trey Hendrickson, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. They'll run. This is Kamara. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Yellow waiting. I'm coming.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. It's Hill, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill, 31 yards. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On second down, Kamara. And a big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. This is in the area where it might be coming back. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Kamara trying the right side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
At the 35-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Watch QB drop. Check. Lucky.
Here's Breeze to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? The quarterback gets hit.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Yellow 80.
To throw is Breeze. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Trump, there he goes, right side. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. This is caught by Ginn. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards.
Pick up of 44 yards on the play. First down, New Orleans.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Breeze. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more,